Shrinky Dink from Jada Brown.
Jada Brown is playing July 19th at the Landmark Center, and I believe that's one of those noontime things indoor at the Landmark Center, downtown St. Paul. They're always kind of fun to go to. If you live a life where on a random Wednesday or Thursday you can be downtown listening to something.
One day.
Yeah.
And before that, Long Ride Home from the Driftless area.
The Driftless area is playing, I'm going to say June 27th on Memory Lanes. I know it's my handwriting. But that's how the way I often make my sevens. So I think that's, yeah. But now we're excited. Drum roll. Because we have Sunken Plains. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have 3/4.
Yes.
Of the Sunken Plains. And especially for folks who are listening on the radio, not just the live stream, I'm going to ask you each to introduce yourself so they can associate the voice with the name, and maybe tell us how you got involved with music originally.
Okay, cool. Michael, answer.
Okay. Well, I'm Michael. I'm Michael Banning, and I play in Sunken Plains. I do vocals and play guitar. And you mean like originally?
Yeah.
Like way back?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do piano lessons, like, people do. And did that, and then I moved on to the saxophone in fourth grade.
Okay.
And then I rejected the saxophone in 5th grade, and then I pleaded to play drums, which my mother was very kind, and she returned the saxophone and got the snare drum, and then I played drums all through junior high and high school, and then, played guitar and stuff.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
I'm Nick Blake. I play drums, and I started playing guitar from taking lessons at Schmidt Music when I was about 12.
Oh, that's a good local start, isn't it?
Yeah. And, it was like 6 months of guitar lessons, and I read a Kim Thale article that told me, if you take guitar lessons, you're going to sound like your instructor, so I dropped that immediately. And then knew my power chords and kept playing from there. And then eventually my drummer started leaving his drum kit over at my house. So I started picking up drums, and, eventually in my 30s took some lessons and kind of took it more seriously.
Nice.
Joe?
I'm Joel. I play bass for Sunken Plains, and similar story. I got my first guitar when I was 13. Schmidt Music lessons.
Yeah, there you go.
Then just the guy left Schmidt Music and continued taking lessons from him. And then I grew up in the southwest suburbs, so it's basically I knew I'm going to Minneapolis the minute I'm 18 and joining a band.
Nice.
And I met Michael that first audition for a band in a small dorm room, and we played in a band in the early 90s together.
Well, which band?
They were called Drown.
Drown.
Yes.
Drown.
Not to be confused with another band named Drown that ended up
Came out way
like
over.
a major label band or something.
We were not a major label band.
I was just gonna let people figure if they or let you. Yeah.
Well, I mostly. No. I'm gonna zip.
Oh, you can do anything. Yes. Yeah.
Well, I didn't really like the other band named Drown, so I just wanted to make sure.
Right.
We were that
clarified.
band.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a statute of limitation for things you can say. That's.
I don't think they're probably listening, but you never know.
But my mom may tell them she might be listening. And how did you all get together? You've been together a few years. Is this the second album?
We did an EP, 2024.
2024, because I remember we kind of talked a little bit about that when you did that. So
I think you saw one of our first shows down at Big Turn.
Yes.
That was our second
show. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you did.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely did. But I'm looking at because often. Well, you.
This was my first year.
This was your first one. It was not my first one. Yes, I definitely saw it. Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah. Shout out
we're
Big
both
Turn.
gonna we're both gonna yawn when we say it because we saw every band pretty much.
Well, 62 bands in 3 days.
Wow, that sounds tiring.
Yeah. Was that? No, that was
Fun
from Road
but tiring,
Paul.
yes.
Whatever.
We saw a lot.
all
We
but
saw
like
we
three.
saw a lot. We saw a lot. Yeah.
Cool.
So that was one of the first. So how did you get to that point? How did you reconnect? How did you connect? How did you get together as a band?
Yeah, that's a good.
You want to tell the reconnection story, or should I? Well, how we kind of reconnected, and then I'll
You should
take
tell
it.
it, 'cause I think you have a story, and
I believe there's a
I
director.
was like thinking, how
Okay.
did we get together?
This goes back to the Drown Band.
Okay.
Right? So that,
Good.
of course, remained friends after that. The original drummer from Drown, got in a serious bicycle accident. How many years ago now? Maybe close to 10?
Close to 10.
Yeah. So Michael and I were kind of disconnected at that point, and we kind of all came back for that situation. It was pretty dire. He did pull through. He's still
Good.
with us today. So that went well, but that reconnected us, and part of his therapy, because there was traumatic brain injury involved, was kind of getting back to playing drums, and we started playing music where he was getting that back together, and we're like did that for probably a couple years.
Oh,
right.
We did that for 4 or 5 years, and then the pandemic kind of came, and then we had to stop because we couldn't get together. And then he really got into jazz and sort of went his own way, and then then we started playing again, and that was the iteration that you probably saw us with at Big Turn, which was Joel and I and a guy named Jeff played drums.
Right.
Yeah.
And, Jake.
And Jake.
Yeah. How do we get you knew Jake?
So Jake, I had a guitar loop project called Smaller Tide with Sam Sharp, and we put out a record, never really played out, but we were looking at expanding that, and we put an ad out for a female singer, and Jake responded as a male guitar player. just because he liked some of the influences.
It worked for him on Tinder, so we thought, oh heck. I don't know
So-
Jake, so I'm making that
Jake,
up.
Jake showed up, jammed with us. It was cool. Became friends, and kind of and we were looking for adding a guitar player so Michael wouldn't have to take on all the guitar chores and vocals and everything. Jake kind of came to mind as a great guitar player who would fit in, and sent him the stuff we were working on, and he loved it. I think the EP was out, and then we were looking at playing the live shows. So at first it was kind of like, we need somebody to help us with the live shows, and then it just kind of naturally blended and became permanent pretty quickly. So Jeff, the original drummer of Sunken Plains, left the band, so we put an ad out. Nick responded, and here we are.
That was very anticlimactic for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
And done.
So you could tell us how you got to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're stuck with me.
Sorry.
No, I was, I was kind of found a lot of time on my hands for several reasons, and I decided I wanted to actually, pursue another band again, and kind of jumped around a few different Craigslist ads, and musicians wanted, and tried some different stuff, and then I heard these guys, demo, and definitely struck a chord with me, so responded and auditioned, and I think that helped us move from. You guys were playing in a practicing down in St. Paul.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Basement of
Yeah.
the Thai restaurant. What's that?
Oh, Sawati.
Sawati.
Yeah. I like that spot. Yeah.
But yeah, that turned out great, and they asked me to come back, and just been getting a little more my own sound into it as we go here. A lot of it at first for me was just playing what the last drummer's playing, trying to keep the songs true to how they were recorded on their EP, and now we're writing a lot of new tunes, so it's been fun.
Nick's, well, I should let you describe yourself, but you're a technical person, like you understand electronics. That's what you do for a job, right?
Yeah. So like I always joke, like, so my day job I work on like microwaves and really high frequency stuff, and then at nighttime when the sun goes down, I bring it down to 20 to 20,000 hertz and hit the audio spectrum, But yeah, no, I'm a multi-musician. I play guitar, like I said earlier, and I like to make my own songs and stuff. And these guys were doing something real similar to how I envision a song being. So I could tell it would be a good fit for me.
But you've been bringing in some kind of ambient sound.
Oh, the electronics,
sort of
yeah,
like
yeah.
synthesizer and just different.
Yeah, well, for example, like we played Pillar recently, and Michael had found this reel-to-reel tape deck in his alley somebody was throwing out, and so we're like, yeah, it'd be nice to have some sort of filler between songs, So I put some Juno synthesizer over it, and then played at half speed in between songs, and I think that might be a new thing in the sets, and on our new album there's a couple noise, little background ambient tracks that kind of fade in and out, and a lot of that is some of my circuit band instruments, and some reversed Michael vocals, and
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I mean, to the two OGs sitting
So if I
here.
play backwards, what happens if I play backwards?
It'll just be your vocal.
Oh.
It says Johnny's
No, for the two OGs, how does that? Was that a shock to you that was added to your music? What he brought in, or did you not care?
Love
Or
it. It's like, I think it's a great element, and I think that's something we'll continue to be exploring.
did you ever explore it previously, or this is Nick, and this
Nick
is
certainly brought that into the situation.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah, we're loving it.
very cool.
Yeah, I do a lot of audio repair too on the side, so I'm always taking in, orphaned broken instruments and giving them, it might take me 3 years, but eventually I'll repair them, and then they become part of the noise collection for my basement. And, I'm sure it'll make its way into Sunken
It's
Plans.
great to have a repair guy in the band.
Yes. Yeah, I've prepared something for all of you now.
Well, we'll know you've really made it when somebody's playing a speak and spell.
Yeah, the old circuit and speak and spell.
But I mean, and I like the way you phrase it. You kind of melted into it, playing. I think like a chef, you work with the recipes you have to start with, but then obviously you guys are all open to. Well, now let's make different music or like the music different. That
Got to keep evolving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think too with Jake, Jake sort of joined the band because on the first EP I had played all the guitars. I played the rhythm guitar and then I put the lead guitar over the top, and obviously can't do that live. And so we brought him in, it's kind of same kind of thing. He sort of learned the parts, but then he's coming from a different sort of musical direction a little bit than we are. So he's added definitely sort of a new dimension to the sound too.
For sure.
Sort of, I don't want to speak for him too much, but kind of post-rock influence.
Ambient.
Yeah.
Lo-fi, yeah. He's got a new band that's playing Wednesday night.
Yeah.
What is it? Polite Department?
Polite Department, yeah. That's
They're
what's
playing White Squirrel Wednesday.
Yeah.
Put a plug in.
looks at me.
And I'll be there.
Oh, the White Squirrel. Where's that? I live near the campus here, so
there you go. And
I know my way to
Guest
the.
Rooms is playing too. They're great. We love those guys.
All right, well, I got to see. Maybe
It's a great show.
stranger things have happened, and I've shown up at the White Squirrel on a Wednesday, so we'll see about that. Well, and I was going to ask about this earlier because one of the things I love about the White Squirrel is there are so many different musicians, and I think it's a great way for musicians to meet musicians and kind of make connections. But you all talk about looking for a new drummer, a new bass online. How do you do a mix of that, or what is the process?
Craigslist.
That's
That's the easiest thing. It's like I don't get out of the house much unless we have a gig. So.
Fair.
Yeah. I got a 7-year-old and lots going on.
That'll keep you.
Yeah.
You don't get out of the house unless it's a playground or a good. Yeah. That's. Well, let's talk. Well, I say let's talk about the new album, but should we listen to some music first?
Sure.
What would you like us to play?
Oh boy.
Well, should we play
Huh?
the new single?
I'm assuming it's one of our songs.
Yes.
You can play anything by Elvis you want to play. Dealer's choice.
Drown only, but not your drown band, the other drown.
The other oh, nice.
Nick, you pick.
Oh, let's do Pale Blue Light.
All right, do you want to tell us about the song before or after?
Let's go after.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Pale Blue Light, Sunken Plains, got it?
Yep.
Okay.
PBL.
PBL me ASAP.
So now, if you feel the need to swear, now's the time because we're not on the radio. I mean,
You're still live on Facebook.
still live on Facebook,
not
not on the radio. I mean, then it's the music on the radio.
Yeah, you picked up that. I thought it was a guitar string.
Yeah, what is this for?
A drag mark.
I'm really attracted to it, but I don't know what it is.
Well,
It is.
It's,
Pretty
it's,
attractive.
I think that they saw that the walls went so well the way they were going that they just decided on that. I don't know what. I think it's new because I think I might have noticed it. If
Yeah,
there's like
I
a.
don't know. I don't think I've noticed that
It's
before.
actually, I mean, it is removable, but I won't remove it.
Yeah, I feel like somebody maybe had a little white out and then some
that could be, yeah.
pinstripes. Yeah.
Something to do while they're waiting.
Clearly did not read the please do not write or draw on desk.
Yeah. There are. Yeah, the rules are right behind you, but
Oh.
no swearing, no food or drinks. Those are really the two. Those are the two hard rules. So, yeah, I may easily go to the White Squirrel. I've got 2 kids in town right now, so we'll depends what the one who would come to the White Squirrel with me says, because she's not 7.
You like play every time, so I'm like, yeah.
That's all good. How long has this station been going?
Like it's 9041 or something.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
There's something out there, but it's. I'm closest, maybe. Yeah.
Has it always been the same, like, transmitter antenna and all that, or is it?
I think so. Yeah. The
Sure.
studio used to be across the way is the student union, and it used to be in there. Like when I was in college, which was not 4 years ago. It was there.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of Bob Mould had a show when he went to college here.
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
You know who else is Sonia Grover, who does the booking for First Avenue? She had a show here.
Did you?
Yeah. I was trying to talk her into being on the show one time. She's like, "No, I'll get you anyone else." I'm like, it's fair. Molly Mayer had a show here more recently. Yeah. But McAllister should just go for smarty pants.
Yeah.
So are students pretty involved then? I mean, do they like?
It's what's funny. Sometimes when I first started the show, very much so. There was one guy who was did everything, and then you could have bands in there and stuff. So it just depends on it kind of overflow. Each 2 years you have different managing people, and there's no reason for me to get involved with that at all. At all. There was one where you were lucky if one of the mics worked at the studio.
Come in with something new to be broken.
Every time. PBL,
Pale blue light.
Pale Blue Light by Sunken Plains. That's lovely. Yeah, I like it. I can hear some of the ambient stuff. Yeah, it's a really nice mix of kind of indie and ambient. But tell us about the song.
Michael?
Yeah. Well, we write in different ways, I guess. I'll
Yep.
preface it by saying that. So sometimes, and we can go through the album and figure out which songs are which, but sometimes I'll come with an idea, like a chord progression and a melody, sometimes even lyrics. Sometimes we just come up with stuff through playing together in practice, and hey, I like that, make a recording of it, we'll see if we can do something with it. Sometimes other people bring ideas, whatever. That particular one was one I brought to the table, as I recall. Pale Blue Light. Okay, so it's kind of based on this famous photograph, and I don't know, well, I know who took it. Of course I know who took it. The Voyager satellite took the photograph as it was leaving our solar system.
Oh.
So, this famous one, Carl Sagan
Yeah.
wrote this thing about it. It was like on the cover of Time magazine or something, and I don't know, I was watching Nova at some point, right before I fell asleep, because it's too complicated.
Because it was soothing.
They were talking about this moment when this satellite had taken the photograph, and it was leaving the solar system, and it took this photograph of Earth called, I think the photograph's called Pale Blue Dot. Carl Sagan called it a pale blue dot. And in the photograph, you know the photograph, everybody, right? You can see a tiny little dot of Earth in there. And I got really choked up about this. I got really emotional about this story because I just was feeling for the satellite because it was leaving the solar system. It's never coming back. I don't know, something about it just really got me, and that's totally cheesy. But so the song is kind of loosely based on that, but it's sort of about kind of having a meta perspective. So, Earth, and we're just this little dot, and we're sort of floating above it, and then there's this rhythm of life that kind of keeps going, and the kind of relationship between everything that surrounds us and what happens down here, and how we're so small, but everything's sort of big. A lot of
Meta.
big, kind of meta, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
if we
where it
had a
came from.
nickel for every time someone started talking about Nova when they, we'd have a nickel, I think.
I love Nova, and I'm super into it for the first 10 minutes, then the next 20 minutes I'm holding on, I'm trying, and then they bring the big scientists on, and then I'm lost.
Then,
it's
like,
not
So
fun.
shortly after.
America's Test Kitchen is more my.
There you go.
I'm not even going to say my. But I love that. I mean, especially right now, I think it's helpful to think we are but a speck.
Yeah.
This too shall pass. This too, but I love, that's awesome. Yeah.
That's PBL.
Yeah, that's BBL.
Well, and tell us about the creation of the album. Did you had the EP? Like, did you think we're going to do an album that is based on this, or did you have a collection of music and you thought, let's do this one, this one, this one, and look at how was it born
I'll take this.
in a PG?
So, playing in bands, you're kind of the process is you're playing certain songs live, developing new songs. So we had, some songs that have existed for some time, and then there's 4 songs on here I think that we collaborated with the new lineup.
The new lineup, yeah.
Right. So that's kind of side A, and side B is maybe the material that existed that we felt worthy to put out still. So it kind of catches us up. I think, listening to it, to me, I don't know what all the lyrics mean, Michael. And it's like, it's like the backstories are fun to get them here.
Yeah.
But there's a theme running through it that it almost seems kind of concept-y to me.
Yes.
I don't think there's an intention to that, but I think it reads like that.
Oh, there's an intention. No.
So yeah, I think that it can read like that. For the record, though, we wanted to make sure we really liked how our EP sounded, but at least get something sounding as good as that. Find a good studio. We went down to Pachyderm
That's right.
to
Yeah.
do it. 2 days down there. It was awesome. Nick down there is awesome. Great stand down there. There's all the rock and roll ghosts down there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just a great experience, and we were able to get all the songs done in those 2 days, and then it took a while to do mixing and mastering and all that. So we've been sitting on it for a little while, and now finally get to send it out into the world. So we're pretty proud of it.
I mean, for many reasons, I would think it's nice to go to a studio and do it. And some of it is kind of that the deadline of it. Like, we're done at 5 o'clock. In a good way. Like, in the same, people say, yeah, tell me what day you want it, or it's never gonna, but then also to be able to take the time, and hopefully you took the time to do nothing else but music, or,
Yeah, and it was good to just have a couple days amongst ourselves, just hanging out too. Good relationship building experience, and and it really we knew we only had 2 days, so we really prepared ourselves, and it's like we can't go in here and
We basically
and-
recorded the whole album before
Yeah.
we went there.
Yeah, just some home demos.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
As bands do. Right?
Yeah. And
Sucker.
yeah, perhaps. But I think a lot of it was interesting because of that short amount of time. Some of it's essentially a live album too, right? Because we tracked it all together. There wasn't a lot of time to overdub anything, so I think it sounds a little more like us. Maybe because of that it could have potentially.
I think the energy comes across.
would the album have been different had you been given 5 days? Would you have picked more songs or different songs, or you think this would have been it no matter what?
Might have got snuck a couple more in there. I don't know. We had more. We
Oh,
edited
yeah.
some
Yeah.
things that we.
That was
thought
going to be
were
my next
not
question.
as
Okay.
Kind of up to snuff, but
But it puts you in a position where you don't overthink then.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, if you have more time on your hands, you're like, oh, well, let's listen back and maybe this can go in there too. And sometimes that's not the best.
Omnicord.
With all Nick's like gadgets and stuff, it could have gotten a little crazy.
Yeah, keep
You know?
keep you tamed.
Because we were flirting with an idea of, you know, some of that more electronic instrumental stuff or whatever. It's kind of like soundscape stuff,
yeah.
which maybe will be coming, you know, on a future release. We'll see.
I think part of the
We'll see, Nick, right?
Yeah, I saw the two attitudes there. Yeah.
Should we cook up? You know?
I mean, I think part of it too for making the record was that we had this great lineup all of a sudden. I mean, we always had good people that we played with, but we just sort of knew that this one was going to keep going because everybody was wanting to do this kind of music and everything. And so we had Nick and Jake and, you know, Joel and I think we just wanted to make a record with those people and kind of kick it off.
Well, especially if you first started with doing all the recording and not playing live, you know. So now you know we want the team that can play live and play. I mean, I think that makes it a more unified.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's. Well, now that we're listening to the music, should we listen to another one?
All right.
You let us know.
Let's do the single that came out in due time. Came out Tuesday.
Okay, good. In Due Time on Mostly Minnesota Music on WMCN 91.7 FM in St. Paul by Sunken Plains. There you go. I just lost my English degree right there. Let's listen. Good. That's rule number one. You got to get it in so many times.
Yeah.
Well, randomly, this song was not. I shouldn't say randomly, but Jake brought the music for this song. Maybe I should save this for the.
Oh, yeah. I know that's something you were like, want to ask. You're like,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to talk logistics. Do you guys want to play one more song after this? Not immediately, but
Sure.
are you comfortable playing one
Yeah,
more
Yeah, let's do that.
today?
One more. Yeah.
Okay. Because we'll try to stop before 2, because I try to model timeliness.
Sounds good. And your show's over at 2?
Yeah. Yeah, so we like just a little bit of time to kind of clean up and.
This is live, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
This one.
It's live.
I should probably ask that before.
Yeah. It's live and it streams online, and you can hear it in, you know, like 2-mile radius maybe.
Yeah.
So it's always been.
No, look at her at my house.
Where do you?
So I live at wherever. West Farm Drive, 46th and Grand in Minneapolis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can hear it. Well, maybe I was listening through my computer.
Oh.
Is that different?
Yeah, you're probably-
Yeah.
It's streaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was probably doing that.
I lived in a house with my parents, probably 2.5 miles that direction, and on a cloudy day you could hear it on the radio. You know, that was about, so that's about the extent, and I live half a mile from the campus, and you can just about kind of.
Bouncing off
So when
the
I
clouds.
was like this when I learned a little bit about.
I do ham radio, so yeah, that whole
Yeah,
propagation.
Yep. Yeah, that's where I kind of learned it. Oh yeah, well it's cloudy enough. You hear it. And then I will download this and upload it and put it on the website. So it'll be on YouTube and all that, yeah. Yeah, the clouds would have to be here. In Due Time by Sunken Plains, who are in studio. Yay! Tell us a little bit about that. And that just came out on Tuesday.
Right,
Released
it was
Tuesday.
released to the streaming world
Nice.
on Tuesday. Yes, so I don't know how releases really. That's considered the release then of that song, and hopefully some radio stations will start playing it.
It makes
like
it
you
easier.
Just did. Yeah.
Right, exactly,
thank you.
exactly.
And it's called In Due Time, that song in particular. And the song came from our guitarist, Jake. He brought that idea to the table. He kind of brings ideas to the table and he gives them these names. And I don't know where his names come
Working
from because he
titles,
doesn't
yeah.
write lyrics, but or maybe he does, and we just don't know. But that was called In Due Time, which ended up being the name of the album.
Yep.
Maybe partially because it took about a year for us to get it done.
We finished the packet room session early July.
Like a year ago.
No.
Now.
And it's been it's
just
kind of grueling since
it's long.
getting everything together.
Just call ourselves
Okay.
out. Call out.
So the name
What?
fit, yeah.
Yeah, the name fit.
Anything else about
Well,
the song?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so concept album wise, there's another song on the record called To the Sun. Now, To the Sun is kind of about, it's like about the medieval idea that this life is, you're living this life, but what you're really thinking about is the next life, right? You're really focused on what happens after you're focused on the afterlife, right? And To the Sun is a song where, in our version of that, or my version of that, when you die, what you get is your dream car. So magically your car shows up, whatever that might be, and then you can drive it away to the sun. Why is this? I don't know, but was basically, that song was sort of like the manifestation of that. It's what happens after you get it. You drive, take a little ride to the sun. So probably should have been the last song. It was a true concept album, but we're just flirting with that.
Yeah, and those are the two bookends.
Yeah, they're the
of
both.
the
So they
record.
kind of relate to each other. But,
Sounds like you reach in the glove box of that car and you get yourself a pair of driving gloves too in that song.
thank you. Yeah.
And what kind of cars are we all
Yeah.
bidding on?
I'm not a car guy.
I'm not a car guy either. This is the irony of
That's
it.
so funny.
Please, to answer that question, name a car, because I don't.
And I asked that and I instantly regretted it because I know nothing. I haven't
Yeah,
Prius.
right.
I'm going to say Prius.
What can I make up?
I can speak for all of us.
Yes.
In El Camino, because we could all fit in that.
Oh,
along with
okay.
our
Oh, nice, nice.
My boyfriend has one rotting away in
Yeah.
some storage thing. I will never get in that
One
thing.
day.
No,
Fix
no.
that thing up.
No, I hope not.
As soon as you said it, I'm like, I don't care, but I want a chauffeur. That was my.
Nothing says class like an El Camino.
Right, yeah, right.
It's not a car, it's not a truck.
The mullet of cars.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the mullet of
Absolutely.
cars.
Yeah. I love the whole concept of it, though. It's just, it had that whole backstory. And how much of the backstory did the two of you know before you walked into this room?
We don't get into
That's why there's so many.
talk about it.
You know?
You know,
Yeah.
so, like,
Well, we do
yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah. But it even like recording, like, you don't know what the lyrics are necessarily until Michael's there recording, and then, oh, he said that.
Right? Yeah.
So,
Do you think something would change if you two knew the
we
backstory, or-
No, I would.
Car noises?
My-
yeah, you're
More omnichord.
Yeah. I just love that
yeah.
how much you were learning about your own album as you were talking to,
Absolutely, yeah.
which makes sense. I
Yeah,
mean, you
right.
focus on what you focus on, and
I
that,
didn't
which
know
is
about
how.
the backwards masking.
Yeah. It's been very educational.
What else is
Thanks.
in
Thanks
there?
for having us. Learned a lot.
So I'm going to do you all a favor to say, hey, tell us about the release party and some of that information, so you're all on the same page on where to be, what to do.
So we are doing a record release show. It's a little ways down the road.
Yeah.
September 12th at Cloudland, our favorite places to play. And we're going to have Moon Bado and a new band, old band, Super Haiku. That features Paul Barabo, if you're familiar with him, who's moved to the Twin Cities and is doing music again.
Nice.
Cool.
That's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got shows this summer? Are you holding off until then, or how, yeah?
I think we're holding off.
Yeah, we just played.
Yeah, we're writing new songs.
The Pillar was the last show we had, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're writing
That was
new
pretty
songs.
recently, wasn't it?
April
I don't-
9th.
Yeah.
April.
Oh, well then that's
Seems-
this is my concept of time.
We're not one of these bands you're going to see every month playing. So
Is that by design or just by scheduling?
a little bit of both, but I don't think you want to oversaturate either. So I think every few months is good.
Okay.
Planning, hopefully, after the release to get out of town a little bit.
Nice.
And stretch the wings. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We're kind of just in discussions about that currently.
So you got some places you'd like to play out of town, or would you like to do a 3-state tour, or go up north, or find yourself in Alabama?
We're literally just discussing.
Okay, all right. Well, go ahead. That's we can mediate.
Probably Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago.
Yeah, something like that.
Jake and I both used to live in Chicago, and I also used to live in Milwaukee, and so I don't know, it's kind of familiar.
Yeah.
A lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Well, and having people who know you and you can call upon to at least say, and at least they can tell you they're too busy to come to the show, but at least you know their experience. That's well, and what I always think is funny is that you put out an album and then right away start doing new music. Then I imagine then when you play, you want to play the new music, but you got to play the music on the album.
Well, we'll do both.
That's good.
A little bit of
Yeah.
both.
Right.
It's been such a long sort of gestation period for this to come out that we're probably starting to get to the point where we have another record for
Yeah.
doing music.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, so it might be a little quicker to turn around, might be. So we'll see.
We won't hold you to that, but that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Should we play one more song?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let us know what you like.
Yeah, that's fine.
What, you were
You
thinking
mentioned
something
two
else?
songs.
I was going
What
to
were
say
you-
still, just because it has been played recently, and other individuals have said, "Hey, that they kind of got stuck on that song a little
okay.
bit," but I don't
Let's go
need
for it.
to. All right,
Still.
let's go still.
Still by Sunken Plains. Nice. Nice. I think little tours would be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Big ones, no, that doesn't appeal to me too much. I'm a picky eater. You know?
Yeah.
That really doesn't go well with touring. Like, I don't think,
Yeah.
Do either of you play music at all?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, not out for other people to hear, but I do play. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any particular instruments?
I'm a classically trained piano player.
Oh,
I have been
nice.
my whole life.
Okay.
And then I play bagpipes.
Wow.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Like Scottish variety or Bulgarian variety?
Scottish.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you teach piano?
I do not. I do not like children. I do not like teaching, so I do not
Good
teach
to know.
piano.
You're just looking for a new piano teacher.
Yeah, unfortunately not me.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Different direction. I get it. Totally. You got to know your strengths.
Hey, I know.
I know your likes and dislikes.
My strength is staying away from children. Not teaching.
Okay, we'll probably wrap up soon after this. The logistics starting.
Sure.
That's good.
I don't know how you could have a live band in here. Like, do you have like a whole bunch of other mics?
Nope.
Or-
Nope.
It sounds as good as your head is trying to
Oh,
process.
that doesn't sound great.
No,
Yeah.
it's great. It's awesome.
It is great.
No, it sounds. I think my boyfriend listened to one of the bands we had on. He's like, "What the hell are you guys thinking having a full band with drums?" I'm like, I don't know. I
So
thought
we
it
don't
sounded
care. It
great."
sounded good there in the room. We don't care.
Should have been there.
Yeah.
Right. It's fun. I think bands like it.
Yeah.
When you're a baby band and you've never done radio
Yeah.
and you're getting
Oh, yeah.
offered to play
Oh.
live, like you really don't
It's
care. It's
really-
a cool experience.
And if there's just, if it's 2 or 3 people right there, it's not, because then we'll push both mics there. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's when
A singing drummer would be impossible in this room.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is a song that you guys were sort of the main. You came up with the main idea on the bass, and then you changed it to a 3/4 time.
Yeah, today.
Yeah. It was accidental, but I'm still giving you credit.
Happy accidents.
Yeah. Yeah. A little shuffly thing going on. No, it was, it's a fun one to play it. Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts I've written for the songs, I think, on the album. Yeah.
Still by Sunken Plains, who are here in studio to tell us a little bit about the song.
Well, we were just talking about
I knew you'd have an answer.
All right, so this one just developed in practice. Sometimes we'll kind of take turns, like just play something. I don't know if it happened with that, or sometimes I'm just always annoying them playing my bass in between things. So this little riff thing surfaced, and then we record our practices and listen back. So it might have been one of those where it's like Michael was listening back, said, "What was that thing you were doing?" And then did it. So I don't know if it's me not remembering exactly how I played it or Nick changing it, but it became this 3/4 timing, which I think really makes the song. As far as lyrics, we're going to hand it to Michael. But one thing I do want to, if you pay attention and listen to the record, I think almost every song references cars or dreams.
or dream cars.
Or dream cars.
Dream cars. So that's kind of, but I'll let you take the lyrics.
Well, I think that, Nick, you took a break in practice. I don't know if it was a bathroom break or an outside break or what.
Oh, sure.
You came back and then we were playing it, and then you started playing it. I think you just for some reason started playing 3/4, and that's how it happened.
Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah. I like that. It's a good story. Let's keep it.
This is literally how I remember. All right. Lyrics for the song. Yeah, it's this one is a sort of a dream-driven song. I'm interested in like Jungian analysis. I listen to this Jungian analysis podcast pretty regularly, but it's all about interpreting your dreams, and so it's about having a dream about you're climbing endless stairs, you get to the top, you open a door, and there's nothing there, but you know how in dreams all of a sudden things change? Like you're in a room with somebody, and then all of a sudden you're just somewhere totally different.
Yeah.
And so then in this dream, it changes into a river, and the river's sort of a little bit mysterious, but it's kind of disappearing into some other place where you don't know kind of what's coming next, I guess is what I would.
Is this linked to, I remember Michael will record his dreams. Like he'll wake up, maybe taking a bathroom break, and be talking into his phone and recording what his dream was about. He sent us one of these. I don't know if you do this all the time.
Sometimes.
I don't know if this is
I have a little
this
dream
song.
journal, but who wants to wake up and like turn the light on and get a pencil? So I just do my phone, and they're really hard to listen to.
I wanted to put it on the record because this is all good.
Then we've got another idea for the new one. Yeah.
Urination sounds. So
Yes.
There's a waterfall in the background.
Back to the river, yeah.
Multitasking. That was a different dream.
So long as you didn't have to get a new phone after that. Like,
No.
oh, damn it.
How did we get here?
Yes, telling us about the album, telling us about the upcoming album. It sounds terrific, and it sounds like you have such a nice blend of, I like the more atmospheric stuff going on, and it suits the lyrics so well, and just everything all together, I think, is a nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
It's also a shift in direction from the first album, but it's not. It's still that album.
I feel that way too.
Yeah, because I reviewed that album so long ago, but
Yeah.
I can hear it in this, but I also hear everything new that we've talked about and that you've added, and I really like that it's still you. But
Thanks. Yeah.
a shift.
I think we're getting closer to, every band wants a unique sound, right? So
Yeah.
I think we're getting closer to that, an identifiable unique sound. Would you guys agree? Or
Yeah, I think just adding Nick and Jake, because you have your own musical identities, and we don't try to. I don't think we have, like, when we write music, we're trying to. We may have ideas, but we're really trying to be open-minded and just sort of let everybody's influence kind of show up in some way. And I think that this record has a lot more of that, you know, with how you play. And Jake's got a big footprint in it too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm not a Test Kitchen watcher, but I do watch a lot of other cooking shows. It is great when you just know you've got all the spices in the right order, and you know that is perfect.
Yeah, and everybody's free to do whatever they want to do. You know,
Within reason.
Yeah, within reason.
Do you ever go like, no, we're gonna forget you said that. Yeah, no.
So
No, I think we're all
shutting you down.
Sometimes
Blink twice if you haven't seen anything happening right now. Yeah, there it is.
No, I think we're all really good at knowing what's appropriate and playing to the song. I think everybody's on board with.
Or we look at
some
Michael's
sort of
face and
threshold.
see if that worked or
Often that's.
Yeah, right.
I have one daughter, and all of us will look at her like, "Ooh, that was wrong. That was wrong. No, don't wear that top. That's not the right one. That's not the right one."
Remind us
Yes.
about the show so everyone knows date and place and other bands.
September 12th, Cloudland Theater. Sunken Plains record release show with Moon Bato. I think I'm pronouncing that correct.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
And Super Haiku. Hope to see you there.
Yeah.
All right.
And where can they find you on socials to follow all the other things that you have going on?
Sunken_planes on Instagram. I'm lazy on the Facebook stuff, so there's a page out there. But
There is a page, okay.
Yeah, there's sunkenplains.com.
Sunkenplains.com,
Landing page.
and yeah, to keep up to date on anything we have going on, there's a fan mailing list. Which,
Oh, well, there you go. That's
it's
good.
really hard to get people to sign up on a mailing list for some reason. So,
Yeah.
So if you could do that, if you're like the music, that'd be great.
Album release August 28th, right?
August 28th, the full record comes out. We're gonna
Good.
release the next single July 14th. Imagine Online will be the next single.
Nice.
and we're doing vinyl.
Vinyl,
Oh.
yes.
Also, I mean, in
It's
addition.
a very small run. So
Do you have them yet, or are you still? Oh,
yeah,
that's
otherwise
fun.
We have one, yeah.
Nice. That'll. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll have them at the release show.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Spend it
Thanks
to
for
light.
having us.
Yeah. All right, we go back to the long and the short of it.
Yeah, let's take a listen to Supersize from Megasound.
Thank you.
Thank you.